guys, my name's Christian. This is the channel Don't Like, Don't Subscribe, and I'm pretty shit at this game. Just starting within my first, I think we're passing about 2 weeks now. So they just dropped the update today, and I'd love to check it out and see what it is like. So I'm in this BMW here at, let me double check that. We are at Circuit de la Naon. So we'll get out on track, see how things go. I'm very excited. I think this new BMW is going to give us some really good opportunities. So we'll get out on track and see what life's like. Okay, I have never done this track, so we'll just have to figure out how things are as time goes on. Ooh, I already see that debris. Very exciting. Whoop, okay, that's not my brake pedal. As I said, pretty bad at this, but we've got a nice little runoff area here that we can take to get back on track. Make sure we got nobody coming along.
We're just gonna slow down. Gotta get back some time here.
Alright. That is a bad spot to be stopped. So we'll just try and take it a bit easier here. Love all this new debris. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I don't think I've even done this track in a different game before, let alone iRacing. So this will be exciting. Oh.
There's a guy on your left. Left side's clear.
Ruined that. Got distracted. I will say this car so far feels a bit more forgiving than the Mazda. Gonna have to do some adjusting. It does feel quite a bit heavier though, so it does seem like it's taken a little bit of additional distance. Force feedback feels a little off. Understeering quite a bit there. Hopefully he sees me. There we go. And as time goes on, I'll get used to this track, but it's definitely an interesting track, and I feel like things are harder to get used to when you have a lot of like blind corners like this, where it's up and over a hill. Oof, okay. Now I would say steering does feel pretty light in this car. I'm gonna let him pass.
On the left.
Go, go, go. Woo! You can feel the debris just tearing you up. That is different. But little by little, starting to feel a bit more confident.
T28.
But thank goodness I didn't just like hop into a race and that we're just in a practice session right now. This would be a lot. Just with the layout for this track. It is a heavier car than the Miata, I'll say that much. Definitely a double, you know, a catch-22, if you will, because it seems like it seems like it handles better in a way. It is still very much understeer city, at least the way I'm driving it.
Let's pay attention.
But the braking distance is a lot more, so you need to brake quite a bit earlier in this car. And then I'm kind of struggling with the gearbox a little bit here. Dang, I do not see that corner coming any of the times. These are all completely blind corners. Oof. That stuff on the track just makes these interesting corners to take. All right, there we go. We got some windshield wipers active.
P31.
Oh. Yeah, it just is surprisingly heavy. It's a lot heavier than it looks like it'll be. Or than it. It's kind of hard to explain. I'm not the most versed when it comes to car terminology. I think that'll probably come in time, but you know, like I said, first 2 weeks of this, everything before this has been pretty much just Gran Turismo style things, and I think a lot of us can agree that that is just a massive difference between something like this and something like Gran Turismo or Forza. So I think this is where we got a hard, yep, there we go. Taking that so poorly. Better this time, but still just very bad.
Christian, this car exiting the pits now. P30. It's a guy on your right. Right side's clear. That's your quickest lap, please.
Yeah.
Car left.
Go around. Yep. Whoa. Okay, or don't go around. That's fine.
Track limits, pay attention.
You give them an inch and they take a mile. Okay. Cannot figure out where these corners are. Every single one of them is just either blind or outside of my field of view. Like, triples would be a godsend on a track like this. Whoa, yeah, way too late on the braking. Just didn't realize how steep the turn was going to be. This is A very wild track to debut this car to everybody on. Very understeer, or very heavy understeer on my part, coming in most of these corners, but while I am not the best driver, I'm going to say a majority of that is just the fact that I'm having to react incredibly late. Yep, understeering that whole corner. Go ahead and pass. Really struggling at this track. This is, in my opinion, my hardest track that I've done so far. Just because I cannot see where I am going completely. And that turn where we overshot it is just very, very, very steep. Very sharp turn. Jeez, these are sharp. Okay, got it. Yeah, I just can never see the track here.
Come on, Christian. You gotta watch the track.
That debris is a massive difference. Massive difference. But speeding up here. Finally making some improvements on that previous lap time. So, step one.
T28.
Oh, didn't need to let up the throttle there. This is one where we're going to come in pretty tight. Sheesh, Louise. Alright, that is a tight turn.
That's your fastest lap. You've just done a 1:36.7.
I don't want to spin out. On the bright side, it's a lot harder to spin out in this car. But I will say, I enjoyed the gearing ratio in the Mazda a little bit more.
You gotta watch the track limit.
It just felt a lot easier to know when to shift. I feel like I'm in like third trying to go down to second in this car. And it feels like it works a little less often. I think that's obviously just because I'm going too fast for a second of that time, and it's trying to prevent my... Okay, and there we go. Completely blind corner. I just got to remember it. Beauty of this debris is it kind of shows you a good racing line. So you can use the debris to kind of figure out exactly how you want to take every corner. That is a really hard series of corners. I really wish that there was like a little bit of signage or some things along the side of the track or something, but it doesn't seem like there's anything that gives you any indication as to where you are on the track, how far away things are. I'm not noticing anything that says like meters. Which is not a huge fan of that.
That's the best in this session. Okay, Christian, that puts you 4.5 seconds off the pace. That lap was a 1:36.6.
Yeah, I do not enjoy how far down into third gear you're able to go, because it just doesn't feel like... See, like third gear just gets to feeling underwhelming. Understeer in that corner so hard. Something to learn. Yeah, second gear is just very tiny. It does almost nothing. At least that's how it feels. Anyway, to me. Hope y'all are having a good evening so far. It has been kind of a roller coaster of me waiting here. Okay, yeah, it is. Very picky about that. Very picky about switching into second gear. It's been an interesting day. I had to go ahead and get my internet set up again. I tried doing a test stream the other day. I am rather new to this. You're literally watching technically my second stream, and
Okay, Christian, you've used
It feels like it's going pretty well so far, but internet has been kind of a problem. And so I went ahead and just upgraded my internet today, and you know, that still wasn't enough. So I don't know what people do to get the proper upload speed. I don't know if there's something wrong with in my area. I typically was having upload speeds in like the 100 meg range, which is what I look for. But all my devices for some reason are kind of sitting closer to the like 7 to 10 megabyte range for upload, which is obviously not enough. So I think either everybody's left the track. Not really sure, but I'm not at the point where I'm really ready to race this car yet. At least not on this track. This is almost entirely the track I'm having an issue with. Less the car, more the track. Now, fortunately, I don't really have to worry about any rankings or anything like that, because these are unranked races, but yeah, it is just, maybe I need to wait until Apex to do it. Well, that again. Yeah, I must say I hate this track. Absolutely don't like it at all. It feels like like 80% of the corners are very blind. I'm definitely not great at this, so definitely user error. But I think get good is the term we use, and get good I will. Come on, down a second, and yeah, third gear just feels underpowered. But then when I downshift a second from where I just was, oh boy. You spin the wheels in reverse, that's wild.
D23. Come on, Christian. Track limits, pay attention.
I would love to pay attention, but this is a clusterfuck of a track. Yeah, it's like my speed. I'm not very confident with shifting mid-corner. thinking that's on me.
E20. D17. Good job, Christian. That's your quickest lap. You got 10 minutes of fuel.
Way overshot, but that's all good. I just cannot see it if I'm that far to the left. I can't see when to turn in, and there's absolutely, as far as I can tell, there are no markers. It's just an empty track. What would really fix this track is just something along the side of the road that looks different than the same exact pile of sand. That would be very helpful to me.
Shit, come on, Christian. You gotta watch the track.
Oh, that was not the corner I thought it was. See if we got away with it, or if we have some damage. Follow the debris, or the lack thereof.
15 minutes left.
Turned in way too tight there.
You're now 3.2 seconds off the pace. You gotta watch the track. Okay, Christian, 5 minutes of fuel, 5 minutes. E13. Down to your last gallon here. Minutes left. Good lap. What's your best so far? Okay, Christian, you're currently 2.4 off the pace. That lap was a 1:34.5. We're running on fumes here. Okay, we're hitting this time.
Let me brake way earlier than I did.
Got half a gallon left. this time. Engage the limiter. Front right, 76%. Right rear, 83.
Gonna take just a little second and I will be right back. Alrighty, back to it. Looks like we had about 7 minutes, about 8 or 6 minutes left to drive around in our practice session here. So you can hear how cold the brakes and tires are. Whoops, was accelerated a little too early for how late my entry was. Alright, that's what we'll do, since we're pretty much wrapping up time, is we'll pull out and go get ourselves put, come on now, in an actual race. Yeah, I give up, I quit. Okay. Let's join the next race. Let's just do it. Oh, I didn't know it broke it down like that for you. That's nice. Ugh, my bad. Alright. And yet, I imagine everybody will be doing better than me in this car. I have not had the best couple days as far as just like doing a good job, racing clean. Uh, we're gonna have our good days and our bad days, and I'm probably learning some slight new techniques that are causing me to have to, I guess, edit the way I drive. Um, so yeah, little by little, improvements will get made over time. I'm uh, I'm not feeling too bummed about it. It just kind of is what it is, and I'll get better as time goes on. I just need to stick with it, keep up the practice. The whole point of this channel is for y'all to see the grind of somebody who's not very good. It seems like a lot of guys seem to be like 2.5 or above, that have channels, and so I just wanted to give everybody the ability to have the perspective of somebody who's not good and who is struggling. And yeah, I just figured that would be helpful. I was kind of wishing that something like that existed, and it hasn't seemed to. So we'll get back on track, do some more practice. Alright, it's telling me that time's up, so I don't know if they're gonna fling me into this race or what. I'm still pretty inexperienced when it comes to the overall interface, but oof, added a little bit of throttle. Okay, a lot of throttle, more than I thought. Jeez, that's a long brake trace. This is a really, really technical track. Alright, well, I don't understand. I don't understand if I'm doing stuff that's wrong or what, but I was pretty sure I signed up for the next race. And for some reason did not get put into register for next race. That's what I would like to do. Alrighty, joining on up. Nerves on edge. Definitely quite a bit more nervous about this. Gotta say hats off to all the people who are streaming. It is, I wouldn't say nerve-wracking, but there's this part of your brain that thinks, like, I've got to figure out stuff to say. And naturally, when there's no one in the room and there's nothing but, like, this screen that's loading, I really don't have a lot to talk about. At least that's how it feels, but I'm sure that will change in time. Naturally, I'm a pretty talkative person in real life. I typically always have a lot to say about something. Um, so it's probably just nerves and things that'll pass in time. Let's see how many Konas we have here. So a total of 15 corners. This is just stupid. This is just a stupid track. For how I love it. I love the challenge, but at the same time, the only thing I wish that they would do is add little markers. Just like coming up on this turn, it would be fantastic if we could get like a little 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever the meter signs are, just so that we could understand uh, exactly how quick we're going. But we will continue to practice, and see where we land. All right, so back out on the track. Broke way too late there. There's a car accident in the pits. That's a wild spot. Whoops. Wow, I waited way too long to accelerate there. Too bad it doesn't count that first lap because that was my best lap I've done so far. Whoop, turned in way too early. Woof! Finally spun out. There we go. Got a good spin out. be kidding. Don't at me. You are literally just a computer. It don't matter to you whether or not I win or lose. Don't pretend. Jesus. Something has changed. Okay. That would explain that. Come on. Downshift a second, please. I just need to brake more, I guess. It's telling me that I'm going too fast. Oof. It is much more squirrely right now. I guess the track temps were really warm before. Way overshooting that. Just by so much. See, that's what I wanted. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with him? What the hell, man? What is wrong with him? I'm catching back up to this person. I'm gonna be nice. I just want to talk to him. So I'll just have a little conversation. Yeah, they went off somewhere. Gonna have us do some practice again. Getting squirrely there at the beginning. And brakes non-existent. Forgot. Yo, it's cool. That happened to both of us, brother. We're all good. We'll just we'll just get at everybody's hair and let the time pass by. Jesus, this thing's being a pain in the butt. Voila. How much time we got left? Yeah, seconds. So, no stress here. All right, it's time for us to qualify. This I'm a little worried about, but I'm not totally sure if this like affects safety rating. I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with iRating, but I assume safety rating is always in question. That's one. All right, so we're not going to be the leader, that's for sure. Got getting really squirrely there, completely losing grip. Oh well, better than last time. Nice. All right, 1.6 seconds off the pace. So I don't think I'll find that in this race, but I know it's there. I know it's there, and it can be gotten. All right, so we will chill until it's party time. Yeah, this ought to be interesting. It does seem. Interesting. Give me 1 second here. Alrighty. So, I have a deactivate and activate. There we are. Some feet. Give y'all some feet. P8. So I moved down some spots, but I think that's all right. I'm not going to stress too hard about it. I'm not expecting to get, top tier times here. We'll grade up though. I just want to check here. Oh, well, that's not showing that properly, is it? I'm guessing there's maybe between 12 and 16 cars on track. Everybody's already on that place to just get those skins on these cars. Immediately. Love it. Ready for a good race. Now, fingers crossed that I'm not just spinning out here a bunch of times. I just want to try and stay clean and have somewhat of a reasonable pace. Are you kidding? My clutch doesn't do anything, so I got a black flag. This car doesn't have a clutch. Did not know that. Whoa, what the fuck are you doing, man? Yeehaw! Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, yo. Nice job. So we've got ourselves a drive-through, putting us all the way back into P25, I believe. So we'll get back on track. I did not realize that this car does not have a clutch. And that's kind of what did me in at the beginning of the race. I mean, I was, going to get into a little bit of feisty trouble, but so far, this was some good, close racing at the beginning. I felt like that guy should have not done what he did, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't give enough space. So we'll find out. See if we can't climb back up a little bit and grab ourselves a little position. Oof. It's trying to spin out. $131, huh? All right, that gives us one. So, up one spot, up into P23. That sucks. That guy was way up at the front. Something must have happened. I didn't downshift. I didn't downshift, and I'm still braking. Oh, ruined this corner too. Oh my goodness. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Yeah. I am, by a significant margin, the worst one on the track today. Did they? Did we cut the track? All right. All good. 2 weeks into this game, I don't expect to be doing that good. Whew. All right. We are in full-on last place. Or no, nope. Looks like we're not. Come on. I really wish I could adjust the gearing ratio so that I could get second gear a little bit easier. I wish second gear were just a little bit wider. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Awesome. We moved up 2 spots because of people stuck in the pits. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss the Miata so much. It's just gearing is so much more forgiving. And I didn't even notice. And spinning out again. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stupid bitch. Alright. I'm really not even sure why I spun out there. I'll have to go back and watch it through. Ugh. Brother, what are you doing? Nice. Yeah, that's what you get. That is what you get. Actually, I take that back. That could have been my fault. Maybe I shouldn't bitch before I watch replays. Yeah, on the bright side, I beat my old lap time. Got myself down to a 132.878. So without crashing, and if I can build some consistency on that, I'm at least with pace to the top 5, top 10 cars. That pit line is immediate. I do not like anything about this track at all. At all, at all. I literally hate the entirety of the track, but that's just me. I'm sure there's some people who absolutely love this track. There could be a lot, could be most people. I could very well be the outlier. Shh, 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 shh. Less talking, less talking. Yep, doesn't change anything at all. Doesn't affect your safety rating or your I rating. Okay. So, I mean, just because I didn't disconnect, that helped a lot. Don't quit. That's all I have to say to everybody is like, don't quit. It's all right to not do very well. It happens. But just keep trying. You'll get it eventually. I mean, none of the guys that are really good got there by doing nothing. So, but I'll be honest, today is just like this. These last getting out of rookies has absolutely deflated my ego. Absolutely just tanked my ego. I was having fun. I felt like I was getting good, starting to pick up pace and feel confident. And, I still feel somewhat good at Okayama, but not really anymore. It's a lot of that's kind of gone out the window. And everybody is just at Circuit de Lenon right now. All the things that I want to race. Yep, here the Formula 1600s at Circuit de Lenon. So this is the only one that's somewhere else. CJ Barry is a 5.6K driver. Okay. You take it. You're faster than I am. Come on. Go ahead, pass. Yo. Or do that. I swear, I try to just let people pass, but... Okay. What the? It's this one. Shoot. Misjudged it. Damn it. All right, so I need to work on my turn in by quite a bit. Yo, what the fucking Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. All right. God damn it. I'm going too fast in that corner. I need to slow down. Okay. Yo, what in the world? Yo, colds, everything. Into the tires. Whew. Where am I? I'm just going to back out of here so that way they don't have to deal with it. So, got myself down to a 132.540, which, I'm not feeling too bad about. Let me look at the results and see where everybody's sitting. So, the best one out here is a 130. That guy's at 3.6, though. But that's a 1.7, 2.1, 1.9, 1.0. Ha! I'm faster than Santiago, even though he's the one that pushed me off the track. Phenomena. All good. Keep giving it the good old college try and see what we can get out of it. Now, if you're tuning in or you just started watching, just want to give you a heads up. I'm very much a rookie. I really am not seasoned at this game in any way. I've had iRacing for about 2 weeks. So this is all very new to me. I'm trying to learn as much as I can, as quickly as I can, but I put a lot of time into each day. I really practice hard. This does matter to me, and I want to see myself grow in this series as time goes on, and I'm willing to put the work in to accomplish that goal. So stay tuned, tag along. If I'm playing the game, I'm either streaming it or I'm recording it. So almost every single time I play, it's going to get uploaded, even if it's not part of my schedule. I want everybody to have a clear view of what it's actually like to be a rookie. Dang it, like that. And, be able to judge for themselves whether I'm bad, whether or not this is, the typical situation. Wide. Everything's cold. I need to chill out. Whether or not this is just kind of a typical situation or not, I couldn't really tell you, but it's at least some kind of an example of what it's like for somebody who has absolutely no iRacing experience. I've done a bit of Gran Turismo. I got my sim rig in 2019, and so I'm not a stranger to the controls and how things feel in your hand, although I will say both my brake pedals and which are the CSL V2s from Fanatec and the CSL DD that I received from Fanatec as well are brand new for me, probably about a week and a half old. So, um, still some adjustments to be made there. I know that load cell pedals are really helpful to a lot of people, and they do seem to be helping me to improve in a shorter span of time overall. But I will say I had spent so much time using brakes that rely on travel that it was very difficult for me to kind of switch over to this. At the first day or two was actually frustrating, and I kind of hated these load cell pedals. They felt really heavy and just kind of were slowing me down by quite a bit. The wheel was pretty fun right from the get-go, but definitely a bit heavier. I switched from the T300, so that's a belt-driven system with just some standard pedals. And while it was a great system and I enjoyed it a lot, this is definitely a huge improvement over that. So either way, these are unranked races. This is the new BMW M2. And I can never remember the name of this track. It's brand new for me. It is the Circuit de l'Élan. So I'm not going to try to say it right. I'm just going to say it weird. But very unusual track. It's been really frustrating to me so far because there are no markers. There's nothing that shows you like 5 meters, 10 meters. It looks like a majority of the track is just sand. And I assume they picked this track because it showcases kind of the new debris system. If you guys aren't aware, this is day one of the update. So we're experiencing things as they first arrived to everyone. And some of the bigger statements that were made are that there's been some graphical updates. So you've had things like color palette improvements and shadows, as well as some reflections I think were improved as well. But the biggest thing that everybody's kind of talking about is the new tire model, and as well as not just the new tire model, the debris system that's on the field. And the debris stuff is awesome. It truly spreads onto the field. The cars really do push it around as they're driving, and it really does give you some traction loss. You can actually really feel it under your tires. It is a very noticeable difference. Nice. He thought he would just whip it in. That's hilarious. That is quite funny. Now this M2 is a lot more similar, in my opinion, to kind of just a road car in general. Something that you or I could go somewhere and actually get our hands on. It's paddle shifters. It's really just a paddle shifted. I mean, there's no clutch. The clutch doesn't do anything in this, so. Feeling very timid there. Turned in way, way, way too late, but that's all good. We'll bring her on back. Oh, at least I didn't do that. Okay, one of the few to actually make it close to the finish line. That's weird. That didn't feel like 3 minutes at all, and I don't think I was talking or wasting that much time when practice went off. That felt unusual, but because I think my lap times are like near the 130s, but I guess it just does take you that long to get out of the pits. So either way, we'll try to take it easy for this first warm-up lap, this out lap here, and kind of see where we land. I think we're not only going to be in a low split, but probably find ourselves closer to the back of the pack. But our objective here, at least mine is, since I'm very, inexperienced, is to kind of just hang on and be able to finish the race in one piece. If I can do that, I feel very accomplished. I feel good. This is not like Gran Turismo, where I'm expecting that first place trophy 100% of the time. Oof. Yep, I was far too far to the right. All right, make sure to turn in early there. All right. Oof, oof, those were cold wheels and brakes. That was bad grip there. All right, we've got our green flag though. This will be our first flying lap, so we'll try to keep it clean, make sure we don't get any off tracks so that our lap times actually count, and kind of move from there. All right, so not the best start, but in comparison to how I've been doing, not terrible, terrible. Braking, braking. Whoop, whoop, whoop! Didn't need to accelerate then. I added a lot of time there for accelerating too early. Really need to start to understand when and where I'm at my apex and how to treat the car in moments like that. I mean, I have my good moments, you know, but a majority of them are not my good moments. Felt like I was sliding there a little bit. Okay, just like that. Come on. But we don't got to worry about off tracks or anything like that in this session, mainly because it's unranked. So this is just an opportunity to actually get some of the stress of a real circumstance without actually the real stress. Like I definitely feel that competitive desire, but at the same time, I don't got to worry about affecting my score altogether. Right? Not ideal, but we'll take it. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Man, I feel like I have torn up my tires. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Stay on the road, Christian. Oh, nope, that's not where we break. Okay, accelerated at a much better time there. Even though I wasted some time in that section, coming out of it, I was a bit cleaner than I've been so far. So that section there also wasn't terrible right at the end. So, leader has done a 130.9. There is a massive gap in skill level once you get out of rookies. It is not at all the same. Definitely not at all the same. I was in rookies. I started getting first place over and over again. Like almost, I think 3 times in a row, I got first place in the Formula 1600s at Okayama. And the moment I got out of rookies into my first race there, I got second place, which is still great. But then after that, fifth place and started dealing with people who were just a lot more aggressive and a lot more competitive. My personal experience has been that rookies were actually the easiest and best time. Aside from Mazda, where everybody will constantly swerve just to keep you out of the way, and driving etiquette is not ideal. In the Formula 1600s, I thought things were pretty reasonable. If anybody's thinking about kind of setting themselves up with a good rookie class, I would personally recommend the Formula 1600s. The car was a little bit easier to drive. Both the Formula 1600 and the Mazda kind of want to spin a little bit, but it felt like the Formula 1600 had more turn in with, weirdly enough, the same amount of spin problem as the Mazda. So it was just easier for me to kind of cheese the system and be able to get ahead and get good turn in. This, in my opinion, is a much heavier car. It obviously is a much heavier car, so it's been a bit more challenging, but this will be our last race we'll do for this evening. I wanted to switch some things up, figure out what good internet setup is going to work for me for my stream. Hopefully things don't look too bad. But oh, you say you can't hear the game. Okay, well here. Boom, fix that problem immediately. I will figure out how Twitch works. A lot of this is just me figuring it out. All right, so we should be able to hear the audio now. That's my fault. It's just a habit I'll have to get into. For some reason, whenever I switch over to the streaming soon, be right back, I haven't figured out how to get desktop audio to shut off specifically just for those and not for everything else. So I'll just have to remember to turn it back on every time I play. But no stress, no worries.
That's the end of the session. P11.
We'll see where we sit. Probably low, P11. Actually, I'm okay with that. Out of 27 cars, P11, I mean, potentially that means I'm slightly above average, but I would also have to look at the iRating of some of these cars as well. Realistically, their iRating in comparison to mine doesn't matter as much for this series, or at least at this moment. The biggest thing is just, you know, not just where I placed, but how I do throughout the remainder of the race. Heads up to anybody driving this car, I black flagged it on my last race attempt because I thought that there was a clutch. And so I held down the clutch and then I accelerated, and there is not a clutch in this car. So, yeah, I think you just need to do like a launch control style start. But I will figure that out. Oh, very excited for this race to get started, though. Last one didn't go as well as I would have liked. I made enough mistakes to put myself pretty much near the back of the pack, but yeah, sticking with it for another race.
Tire temps are cold.
I'm kind of seeing where things
Standing start
land.
here. Get ready here.
Black flag.
Go, go, go. We're on the right, 3 wide. Go on the left side. He's still there. Clear on the left. Our left.
Woof.
Left side's clear. On your left. Left side's clear.
So lost some places at the start.
Go on your left. It's 3 wide. We're on the right. Car on your left.
Okay. Okay, just barely. Oh man, that was wild.
Off to a good start.
Oh, off track, but that's all good.
Guy ahead of us is car number 20, C license. Keep it between the lines, we don't want penalty.
Great re-entry on their part.
Clear on the right.
Come on, don't pin it, don't pin it.
On your left. Left side's clear. Pay attention to these track limits, we don't want a penalty. Guy ahead of us is car number 10, D-class license.
Whoop.
Oh, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? What was the point of that?
Oh, should have dropped down just a second, but that's all good. We're past it now. Trying to slip out there. Alright, and I need a bring my pace up.
Okay, Christian, gap 2, car 10 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.5 seconds.
Alrighty. I'll take that spot.
The leader is just on a 131.0.
Oh, I am so excited to watch through that crash later on.
Nice and smooth. You got this. You set. You're second off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
I'm sorry to
Sector
laugh.
3 is
That's not
0.6
nice, but at the
off
same
pace.
time, that was very funny. Oh man, that got me. So, we started P11, worked our way all the way back to P15, and then with a big incident, jumped up to P8. We had another person with an incident in front of us. So while I haven't actually done any actual motorsport driving and passed anybody through skill alone, we have remained consistent, which has allowed us to get all the way up into 7th.
The next car ahead is car number 20, C-Class license.
Whoops. Turned in a bit too late there. That's all right though. Really, we just want to hold this position, and I think I got enough space behind me that as long as I'm not making overly aggressive mistakes, I should be able to hold on to a majority of it.
Inman's left here.
Was going way too slow there.
Gap 2, car number 20. Heads now 1.9 seconds.
You're such an idiot. I hope you enjoyed that wall.
Car number 4 has been disqualified.
Alright, so I'm at least... Nope, never mind. Kind of maintaining, it would seem, but... Oh. We're in there, we're in there. Swim trunks, baby, swim trunks. Okay. Whoop, whoop. It's all good. We're not that bad.
Come on, Christian. Pay attention to these track limits. We don't want to come That's halfway. You've got plenty of fuel
That
left.
debris is interesting. Very interesting. Loving it. Got some serious frame rate drops there. Whoa. All right.
Pay attention to these track limits. You don't want to penalty. You have 5 incident points.
Now it could be me, but it does feel like I get slightly more frame rate drops with this new debris
Car
field.
number 16 is closing in. Gaps now 0.9.
Don't worry about them. Just drive. Crew chief will tell you what to do.
Car number 24 has just been DQ'd.
Oh, wow. Ruined that. I'm just going to let him pass. Well, I should, yeah.
Christian, left
Just go ahead and
side,
pass.
clear on the left.
Yeah.
Don't panic. Get him back. The car in front is car 16.
Yeah. I'm starting to make far too many mistakes. So, just, you know, getting anxious as time goes on, but whoop. And there's a couple of corners I just really struggle with, and other people. This guy right here is not struggling as much. Yeah, already pulling a massive lead. Oop, went too far. Went too far.
Okay, Christian, 5 minutes left here. Gap ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
Really struggling with that corner. Just feels like altogether I'm wrong. But that's what the practice sessions are for.
Car in front's just done at 1:31.4. That lap was a 1:32.3. Good lap. That's your best today. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Yeah, it was the right move to let that person up there because they're going to go ahead and battle with these other two in front of me and possibly cause one of them to make a mistake, which gives me a better chance than defending him. Like, I could have tried to defend him, but I really haven't done very much defensive driving. And he would have caught me making one of my many mistakes. Such as that.
You gotta stay on the track here. We don't want to come.
8 incidents, but we don't really got to worry too hard about that. And we are at 12 minutes 40 seconds. So we're probably nearing close to the end of the race. Oof, felt like I lost grip there. What in the world did I do wrong there? I don't know, but did something.
Okay, Christian, 2 minutes left.
So we'll see if this next lap we're on is a white flag lap. I think it's going to be, but only time will tell. Dang, it's almost like I need to adjust my field of view specifically for this track because it doesn't feel good. It's just very hard to like see when a corner is coming. Come on, Christian. Turn. There we go. That's 2 disqualifications. There are people that are upset. But I'll tell y'all, be careful about how you manage your anger in this game. Because they'll park you for a week or 2.
White flag, last lap.
As I suspected. No! Come on.
You have 10 incident points.
Come on.
And still there. Keep this line. Clear left.
Nice on their part. Lost a place, but that's all good.
We got this guy. Okay, Christian, you have 11 incident points. Still there.
Yeah! And look at that! Crossing the line with my spot back! Woo! Okay!
Still there.
Oh boy, that was sick.
Yeah, that's it. Good job.
Beautiful. Oh, that felt nice. Like the one little actual victory that I felt like I got was right there. So just great news. Off track. Bam! Did you try to dive on me? He did. Oh, that's hilarious. This has been a wonderful race. Really good time. Definitely like a just frustrating and stressful last couple of days racing here. Getting out of rookies is it sucks. It's a complete and utter pain. It's mentally depleting. And I was getting this sensation like I wanted to quit doing streaming and YouTube and racing all together because it felt like there was such a big gap between me and even the other people of exactly my same iRating. But I am absolutely not gonna let that part of my mind win. That's not happening. We're in it for the long haul. We're in it for fun.
Okay. Christian,
This is a good time.
Okay,
And
speed is 37
we
miles
just need
per
to
hour.
stay, just need to do our best to stay confident. So that's what we'll do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video that I do. So cheers. Have a good rest of your day.